the queen of the golden savannah. Long before roads crossed the endless grasslands, when the baobab trees whispered to the wind and lions roared beneath a sky filled with stars, there stood a mighty kingdom called Zaruma. It was known as the Kingdom of the Golden Savannah, where the grasses shimmered like gold whenever the sun rose over the horizon. The people believed the land itself was alive, blessed by the spirits of their ancestors. Every river, every tree, and every mountain held a story. Their ruler was Queen Nia, a wise and fearless leader loved by all. She listened before she spoke, protected the weak, and judged every dispute with fairness. Under her reign, the harvests were plentiful, the animals roamed freely, and neighboring kingdoms respected Zaruma. But peace never lasts forever. Far beyond the western hills lived a jealous warlord named Korin. He had conquered many lands, yet none were as prosperous as Zaruma. He believed Queen Nia possessed a magical treasure hidden somewhere within the Golden Savannah. What gives her kingdom such power, he wondered. Gold? Jewels? Ancient magic? Greed filled his heart. One moonless night, Korin marched towards Zaruma with hundreds of warriors. When news reached the queen, her advisors urged her to hide inside the royal palace. Instead, Queen Nia climbed the highest hill overlooking the savannah. She watched the golden grass dance beneath the wind and whispered an old prayer taught by her grandmother. Great spirits of the land, guide those who protect with love rather than fear. As dawn broke, something extraordinary happened. Thousands of animals emerged from every corner of the savannah. Elephants formed great walls across the plains. Buffalo gathered shoulder to shoulder. Zebras blocked narrow paths. Even birds filled the skies so thickly that sunlight flickered through their wings. Korin's army had never seen such a sight. Some soldiers dropped their weapons in terror. Others refused to move forward. Yet Korin pressed on alone. When he finally stood before Queen Nia, he demanded, "Give me the treasure that makes your kingdom rich." The queen smiled gently. "There is no hidden gold." Korin laughed. "Then why does your kingdom prosper while others fall?" Queen Nia pointed across the savannah. "Our treasure is our people." She pointed toward the rivers. "Our treasure is the land we protect." She looked into his eyes. "Our greatest treasure is trust." Korin scoffed. "Trust cannot defeat an army." Before the queen could answer, the earth trembled. A mighty elephant stepped beside her, lowering its head in respect. Behind it stood hundreds more. Then lions appeared. Then giraffes. Then antelope. Every creature of the savannah stood united, not because they were commanded, but because they trusted the queen who had always protected them. For the first time in his life, Korin understood something no sword could teach. Power taken by force creates fear. Power earned through kindness creates loyalty. Ashamed, Korin lowered his weapon. "I spent my life searching for treasure," he admitted quietly. "I never realized I was destroying it." Queen Nia welcomed him not as an enemy, but as a neighbor willing to change. The kingdom signed a lasting peace. Korin returned home and ruled with wisdom instead of fear. From that day forward, travelers who crossed the golden savannah spoke not of hidden riches or magical jewels. They spoke of a queen whose greatest wealth was the love and trust of her people. And whenever the evening sun painted the grasslands gold, the elders smiled and said, "The savannah shines brightest where a leader serves the people before themselves." True greatness is not measured by wealth or power, but by the trust, compassion, and unity a leader inspires. Moral of the story: true greatness is not measured by wealth or power, but by the trust, compassion, and unity a leader inspires.